Hey guys, so this is it. Asphalt 9 is finally here. Now, funny story for you. I actually recorded me downloading the game from the Play Store, and it was a live commentary, and it was about a 40-minute video, but that was completely messed up because I didn't realize how loud the gameplay volume was. So you couldn't even hear me speaking. And my first ever impressions or my first ever reactions, I was actually freaking out because of all the cars and the graphics. So it's such a shame you guys don't get to hear that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a uncut commentary for the rest of this video, and I will be talking through what I'm doing and etc etc. So when I was played first, I had no idea what I was doing and I looked kind of stupid, but I have a bit of an idea of what I'm doing now, so we're going to get into that. So what I did is I muted the music straight away. Now we're going to go into chapter 1, and I'm already on the second season. So there are multiple chapters, and then within each chapter there are different seasons. So you can see I've already unlocked the BMW as well, and close to unlocking the other cars. So I've already tuned it, I think slightly, or maybe I haven't tuned this car at all. So we're going to jump straight into a race, and I've been practicing a little. You should have seen my first few races. Some of them were awful, but they weren't that bad as well at the same time. So yeah, it's a shame you guys don't get to see my first race. From Asphalt 8, what you can do is you can wiggle, and it actually gives you a little bit of a tutorial to drift. It tells you to press the drift button and shake your phone so you get a bit of nitro, but I wouldn't advise that because what I've noticed is you lose a lot of speed. So you can see here, but you're going to wiggle anyway to gain nitro. What I'm doing right now is I'm just testing out the 360 spins, but what I want to do is actually talk as if I was playing this for the first time, but it's going to be quite difficult to do because I couldn't even remember what I probably would have said. So yeah, in the beginning, before you change to tilt steer, the animation is automatic, and you can turn that off at your home screen. It will already show you that anyway. It'll give you that option. So what I've noticed, one, I can't tell you how impressed I am with the graphics in this game. Honestly, they just look so awesome, and it really feels as if it's a lot different compared to Asphalt 8. When you go across grass or dirt, you lose a lot of speed, so that will have a big factor in your race times. So, and also the main difference I've noticed is that the AIs in the race that you play, they are a lot more competitive as well. So it's much more difficult to beat the AIs compared to Asphalt 8. When you get ahead, it's like you pretty much won the race there and then. And I'll be giving you guys some tips as we go along, and this is things that I've learnt as well. And luckily somehow here I crossed the finish line, but then I get reset right at the back. You can rewatch your race if you want, which loads here, and you can mess around with the camera angles. I guess that's not that important, but it's a really cool feature that will be helpful for us when we do previews and reviews, etc etc. So that is something I look forward to. So all of these rewards I claim, these rewards will stack up and they're going to help you along the way. Right now the home screen is much more better than Asphalt 8, that goes without saying. Right, so this is something very important. This is a My Club section, and a lot of people will be wanting to join a team. So the way it works, I was checking it out. So what you do is you can enter your club name here, and I was in decision at first as to what to name my team. I wasn't actually going to select this. I was just going to see how it looks, because I still need to confirm with my team as to how we're going to name our team, and this way you guys will know which Rev team is the official Rev team, because other people can have the same club name. But I will have a different video where I will explain how this club section works, so you can keep look out for that. So for now, let's see what I do. I think I go back to my career and let's play another race, why don't we? So I've already been working through my races, and if you look at the top right hand corner, it says race goal, so that will show you what you need to complete in the race. Right, so it'll tell you to upgrade your car right here. That's what it does, because it's lower than the recommended rank. And this is not like Asphalt 8 where you can get away with having a rank lower than the recommended rank, because trust me, the AI cars are much faster, and they will give you a hard time trying to complete the race. Here's all the different paints, of course. Again, I'm so impressed with the graphics. They look really amazing, and the garage, the interface, all of that is something that is a really good touch to the game, and you can tell that they've spent a lot of time. So let me know, do you guys think it was worth all this wait? I mean, this is obviously just early days. It's only been a few hours since the worldwide release, and there's a lot of improving to do and a lot of things to work on, but that will come over time. Right, so the next race, let's go. So I fire nitro straight away, and what I do is I 360 at the start just to get some nitro. This way I can pull ahead. Again, I'm new to all the tracks as well, so pay attention to the mini map. So you want to take the ramp to gain nitro. It's much more difficult. I've noticed is a lot more difficult to hit the perfect nitro, because I'm so used to using perfect nitro from Asphalt 8, and it's like I've memorized the timings of the nitros. The handling, of course, is much more different as well. You cannot micro drift at all, so taking corners very sharply is going to take a hell of a lot of skill to do, because micro drifting, trust me, it does not work in this game. You'll see in a later race, I try to double drift as well, and that doesn't end up too well as also. So let's claim these rewards and let's move on to the next thing that we're going to do. So yeah, you will see this often as well in the beginning. Each car has a different fuel, so even though if you use the fuel for one car, if you change car for a different race, then it's a separate thing for that. Along the seasons, you will get rewards. Again, you'll have a notification of that as you play along, so pick up these rewards. It's easy to forget because they're small, but make sure you do check them as you go along. So the green is obviously identification that you've completed the race. And we're going to move on again to the next race. So let's go. Downtown Rise in San Francisco. And there's a lot of details in the tracks as well. So this is a time attack. You don't get this in Asphalt 8. So this might have been my first time attack. Right, again, wiggling to get nitro. So do not go over these ramps. What I was doing, I was checking what they do, and they significantly reduce your speed. So here are checkpoints. This is an awesome game mode as well. It's going to be so great with the faster cars. So I had an option there to either gain extra time or take the ramp, and I took the ramp for nitro. And again, I have to say, it's so much fun playing this game right at the start. I just wish you guys could have seen my initial reactions to when I first played this game. I tried editing that video in my editor, but it just wasn't working out. Yeah, when you take your ramps, you can still fire nitro, so you don't lose speed whilst you're in the air as well, if you haven't noticed that already. But I'm sure you guys have analyzed the live stream and previous other videos. So that will give you access to the leaderboards, or in races like this, it'll give you extra information. You will unlock several number of blueprints along the way, so you'll get used to that very soon anyway. I mean, it's only been about an hour's playtime for me, and I'm already quite familiar with how things are working, so that is a good step. Right. So there, if you click the question mark, it will explain everything to you of what you need to do in the race, and it'll also give you a bit of a tip as well. Right, again, we're going to move on to the next race. Alright, San Francisco again. So roller coaster ride. So 3 seconds of nitro time and let's win the race. So by now I'm pretty sure I noticed what I shouldn't be doing, and let's see if I do pick that up in this race. So yeah, you see, I try not to wiggle anymore for nitro because you lose a lot of speed. What I do is I let the car drive by itself. You're gonna have to get used to this. And yes, we're going downhill, and trust me, when you're playing the game, you can feel the car getting faster, and you feel almost in your steering that the car is being pulled by the gravity in when you're going downhill. And against an incline, when you climb up, you see that it's slightly more difficult as well. So that factors into your handling. So they've put a lot of effort into making it feel like a much better racing game in comparison to Asphalt 8. There's lots of routes to explore as well, so you pay attention to the mini-maps and what you choose. And it's a lot harder to knock down these AI cars. It's not like Asphalt 8 where you simply just tap the cars and they wreck or you knock them down. It's not going to work like that in this game. And that's a really good addition as well. If somebody else picks up the nitro, that doesn't mean you have to wait for a second or two for the nitro bottle to respawn in. It's always there. So that is a really good addition to this game. So I'm paying attention to the map, and I take a very sharp drift to go all the way inward, so I miss out on all of the longer routes. And you see, because of that, look at the AI car on the right, and I'm definitely going to win the race because I took the shorter route. If I had taken the same route, then I would have definitely lost. So that was a pretty decent race, don't you guys think so? So let's move on to the next thing. Let's see where we go from here. Love the sounds as well. Makes it sound a lot more professional, or whatever you want to call it. It sounds a lot better. It feels like we're playing a much more sophisticated racing game. So here are the time limited events, or whatever these events. Now, it took me a bit of time to work my way around it. So I didn't realize until much after that there are no leaderboards yet. So there's no worldwide competition yet. These are just solo rewards. So you play these events and you have your own personal best time. Nobody else is going to see it. You're just going to see it by yourself. And obviously these are these challenges that they show right here. So that's things that you can do. You can't do it at the moment, of course, because you're just going to start off in the game. But yeah, eventually we'll get to that. So let's see what I do. Again, it took me quite a bit of time to analyze the situation. So these are different events. That's what it is. So this is a Class D and Class D and C Cup. That is. Again, you're not going to be on any particular leaderboard. It's a personal thing. That's why it says solo rewards. And if you do these challenges, you'll get these packs, which are the rewards. So yeah, like in Asphalt 8 where there's fuel, this time they call it tickets. So it's still like a fuel system, or this time we'll call it a ticket system. And that's how it works with these events. So there's nothing new there. It's just a change of name. So we're going to play this event. It costs us 2 tickets, and we're going to see what happens. I tend to do a 360 at start to get nitro. As you can see, I am long drifting. This is all to get nitro. Nitro management is going to be so key in this game. That's another thing. Would you think there's going to be extra tanks or nitro starters and tuning kits? I haven't seen anything like that as of yet, but we'll see as the game goes on. I hope they do add that, because it seems very difficult to maintain nitro, and you run out of nitro very fast as well. So I wasn't paying attention to the route, so I took a much longer route over here, which cost me big time. And you see I'm on the grass, so look how much speed I lose. So they're really taking this game seriously in terms of driving and the driving experience, and how much speed you're going to lose, just like in real life. Now I should have done the nitro shockwave there, but even then perfect nitro is alright. Spending too much time on the grass, so I'm losing way too much speed, and crossed the finish line in 5th position, so that was really bad. Now these are just of course the AI names, so this is not a worldwide multiplayer leaderboard or anything like that. It's just something for you to notice yourself. So you might be wondering, I beat the time but I didn't get the reward. That's because it was a specified car. I just played the event just for the sake of it, just to see how it is. So of course I'm not going to gain any rewards as of yet, because I haven't even unlocked the car, but we will get to that eventually. So at the moment I was very confused, but yes, I'm telling you now because I've understood what I was doing. Okay, so this time we're going to do the daily car route, I think. And this time, or you can just play the race by itself, and you can gain the first 3 or 4 rewards with the D-class car. So we'll do that after, or we're going to do that now. Let's play, I think I'm going to play this race first, and then we'll do the daily loot. So yeah guys, I do take a bit of time in between selecting the races, and you will as well, because you need to be aware of everything you're going to see for the first time. I hope you guys aren't getting too bored with this video and this kind of live-ish or voiceover commentary, whatever you want to call it. If you do enjoy the video, then leave a like and make sure you subscribe if you are new to the channel. So stay tuned, because there will be daily Asphalt 9 videos, or I will make an attempt to upload every day. So let's get on with this race. As you can see here, I'm not drifting or wiggling for nitro, and look at the speedometer, it's climbing up by itself, and that's what you want to do. So it's going to take a bit of time, but eventually you will get out the habit of wiggling for nitro. You can't really do that in this game. If I haven't said that already, I'm pretty sure I've said it about 10 or 15 times by now. Should have cut through there. Got lucky over there with that barrel roll. And over here I landed right on top of that traffic and flipped the car as well. That wasn't my first wreck in the game, by the way. In my first video that I was meant to upload but messed up, I wrecked about 2 or 3 times in there as well. See, look how much speed I'm losing because I'm going across the dirt. You lost way too much speed. Even though you think you're cutting corners and you get ahead of the opponents, but you're going to lose a lot of speed. So there's a lot to learn. make sure you guys are taking notes, not literally writing, but mental note in your head so you're aware of this. And across the finish line we go. So 7th position, but of course my car was much slower than the others. So we're gonna upgrade right now, and we're gonna go. So it'll give you a bit of information as to what to upgrade first. The upgrades won't work in the same as Asphalt 8. They're going to be slightly different, but even then I'm going to upgrade. Here we go to stage 3 nitro as well. Why not upgrade the acceleration twice and the handling as well, and we'll see how much difference this makes. So we're going to repeat the same race, and this time we're going to try and beat our personal best in the first attempt with a further upgraded car. So let's see. So you see I'm not wiggling, just let the car run by itself and it'll pick up speed automatically. It might sound like an obvious thing to say, that is, but stay on the road as much as you can rather than trying to cut corners and get tighter corners, because you're going to lose much more speed. And again over here, just to prove a point that you will lose speed. This time let's avoid that traffic in the middle, downtown cart or whatever it is. So already now see, because of the upgrades, the car is going faster. Right into the back of that traffic. And AI cars in this game seem a little annoyed or angry. They're always constantly hitting you and making it hell for you to reach the finish line first. But hey, no competition, then there's no fun. So you don't even have to play that much multiplayer to have a good competition, because these AI cars will definitely give you something to fight for. So 6th position this time, not a massive improvement, but hey, something is better than nothing. Small steps, guys, small steps. The day has just started for the Asphalt 9 release, so to climb up rapidly, it doesn't really make sense, but slowly and surely we will get there. One of your main concerns will probably be how to earn credits quickly. Once I play this game slightly more, we'll see how things go from there. And I'll make a note of everything I can and give you the best advice possible. But for now, we'll have to be a little patient until other videos come out also. Again, I don't know why I'm looking at these daily events. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. I'm going to head back into my career, and we're going to finish off one more race before I think I'm going to call it a day. This time in Scotland. So we need 5 seconds of nitro time in total, and we have to win the race. Again, just let the car drive by itself. Let's take this ramp, do some flat spins and fire nitro in the air. Also, we don't want to lose too much speed. Here we go. Now we're getting ahead. This is a good race. So you see, I'm trying not to drift and I'm staying in the middle of the road. We don't want to lose speed here. The AI cars catch up pretty fast. Here we go again. This is a fantastic race. So hands down my best race so far. Right, let's keep going. Let's pick up a nitro. I've never been this far ahead in a race so far. It's the first time where I can't see the AI cars on the minimap. So flat spin again, and let's fire nitro right to the finish line. What a great race that was. Come on guys, you have to leave a like for that race. Nice, so 7,000 credits. It seems like we're earning a lot more credits than we usually do in races compared to Asphalt 8, that is. But Asphalt 8 is kind of history with this game. Okay. Multiplayer, of course, isn't unlocked yet. That will come eventually. There's some deals over here. Of course, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just trying to see what they offer. We got the Porsche as well. Let's do this daily car loot and let's earn some rewards. So we can beat 54 seconds. I'm pretty sure we can with our upgraded BMW. It doesn't specify the car. It just says you have to use a D-class car. And we can do that easily. So let's do this. Oh, my fuel is finished. So 2 tokens to skip. Obviously the timer is lower as well. I'm guessing that's why it's pretty cheap. Not sure how much it is if it was a full 5 minutes. Here we go. Another race. So it's like a time attack thing if you like. So we're aiming for under 44 seconds. So let the car pick up some speed. Over here, let's drift. See, I try and do a double nitro, so fire nitro and then drift again, but it doesn't work at all. Nice barrel roll. Take that ramp and oh wow, was not expecting that. Let's see if we can still beat 44 seconds. Still going strong. Got that perfect nitro again. Well, no, we didn't beat 44 seconds, but we got under 45 seconds, which is good enough, right? So beat 50 seconds, 47 seconds. Oh, right. So 44 seconds is only with a C-class car. So even if we did, it wouldn't have made a difference. So that doesn't matter. Claim that 3 tokens quickly. That will make up for the tokens we use to refill. And again, level up. Ooh. Right guys, so I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. Leave a like if you enjoyed, of course. Comment down below what you think of this video, my commentary. Leave some feedback. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are having fun playing this game as well. And for those of you when it comes out tomorrow, stay tuned for a lot more videos coming in the future. Take care and I'll speak to you all later. Bye.
Put the place up, yeah, we know what we made her. Can't get enough of you, boo, I'ma chase her. Face up, now I feel a little major. Blink of an eye, ego, I'ma take her, shake her. Yeah, she was a born shaker, she shake me out that door to no place. Damn, why you doing all that? Thought you was my wife, but you stabbed me in the back. Something like a rose when we came out there, we settled facts like Da Vinci. I'm breaking codes, so breaking backs, come on.